Hey, everyone. Welcome back to the review. On today's video, I'm going to review another TV show. The TV show I'm reviewing is called Modern Marvels. Modern Marvels is a History Channel show. Actually, I don't even know if they still have on History, but I know I saw some of the other episodes from 15, 20 years ago on the Warrior Channel Quest, and I'm going to review it. Modern Marvels is a show that they tell you like the history and how it's made behind like common everyday products. Like, for example, one episode was on bridges, one episode was on caskets, one episode was on baseballs, like baseball bats and baseball gloves, and one episode was on like aluminum foil. And like every day, like people use aluminum foil every day, they don't even know how it's made. Like caskets. When you go to a funeral, how is the casket for a funeral made? Stuff that's like interesting. It can be like interesting to know how like a casket's made. And they bring on experts that like know stuff about like caskets or know stuff about like aluminum foil or know stuff about this. They bring them on and have them talk a little bit during the episode, but mostly it's like the voiceover guy showing you how it's in like the video showing you how it's actually made. How like aluminum foil is made or how caskets are made or how XYZ, how any product's made. They show. It's kind of like how it's made. The how it's made show on I believe the Science Channel, where they show like how certain products are made. But it's kind of like a cross between that and like a show telling you just like a documentary. It's kind of like a documentary, but on the history of like a certain product. But they also tell you like how it's made. It's kind of like how it's made on the Science Channel, mixed with like the documentary and like history behind like a documentary of like a certain product, like the history behind like a certain product. Or like what I'm saying. It's a really interesting show. Like the products they have, like some of the products like aluminum foil and like caskets and stuff that you don't even know how like caskets are made. So it's like most people don't even know how caskets are made. It's kind of interesting to find out how caskets are made for your funeral, or for example, aluminum foil is made. I know aluminum foil is made with like aluminum, but like or certain things like that. Like you might know like the basic behind it, but you don't know like the full in-depth thing about how this is made or how that's made, or you don't know the history behind like why they made it. Even if you kind of know how it's made, you might not know the history behind like a certain product. Kind of fun to know the history aspect behind it. So, some of the episodes, if you're not interested in that topic, might get a little boring. If you're not interested in that certain topic. But some of the topics, I'm not, like caskets. Like, I'm not probably the most interested in caskets, but just knowing how they're made is kind of satisfying, kind of fun. Learn how it's made. It's like a really fun show, just learn how stuff's made and like history behind it. It's really interesting. I give that show like a 8.5 out of 10. Because some episodes, you gotta be in the right mood to watch them. Like if you're into if you're not into a certain topic, it might not be super exciting in certain episodes, but most of the episodes are pretty entertaining. So 8.5 out of 10. Racial Modern Marvels. So, like I said, fun. Learn how it's made. Fun to learn history behind it. And even if you're not, most of the topics are interesting. Even if you're not, super interested in that product itself, or learn, kind of entices you in, so at least me. So until next time, take care.